Listen to William Castle, whom the Saturday Evening Post calls the master of movie horror.
Do you believe in ghosts? I do. And you will too, when you come to this theater and see my picture, 13 Ghosts. No more dictation today. When you see 13 ghosts, you'll be given a supernatural viewer like this, which will enable you to penetrate for the first time into the spirit world. It will let you see all 13 of our weird, wonderful, and wildly assorted ghosts.
Now, brace yourself as we take you across the threshold of our haunted mansion, where there's a ghost for everyone in the family. Father, mother, sister, brother. You'll be scared stiff too when you see what they see. 13 ghosts materializing in ectoplasmic color through the magic of Illusiono, the ghost viewer. The ghost of a lion in the basement. The ghost of a murderous cook in the kitchen.
Stop it! Stop it, I say!
The ghost who speaks through the lips of the living.
Death tonight. To one of you. Ah!
The evil ghost in the bedroom, fighting to take possession of this beautiful girl. You'll feel all the thrills and chills of seeing one ghost multiplied by the magic number 13.
I'm Vincent Price, and you're invited to my party in the house on Haunted Hill, where so far the ghosts have murdered only 7 people. So won't you come and make it 8? You'll see human heads without bodies. Mysterious pools of blood dripping from the ceiling. The walls move slowly in against you. Don't try to escape, you can't. You ready, dear?
No.
Are you ready, dear?
Yes, damn you.
The ghosts are waiting, so won't you join me in the house on Haunted Hill? Hurry, or you'll be late for your own funeral.
Are you scared yet? I'm petrified. Okay. Hey, guys. Welcome. She's a screamer, right? That's just my kind of chick. Screaming up a storm. And like for no reason. Like you left the fridge open, or you didn't put the toilet seat down. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of reaction I'm used to getting for doing these kind of things. I'm just putting that out there right now. Here we are. Another Thursday evening. It's so damn good to see you. I'm just beside myself. So I'm like over there and I'm looking at myself and I'm going, damn, son. You look excited to see all the peopleses in the crowd hanging out on a beautiful Thursday evening. And when I say beautiful, I mean absolutely hard, humid. Had a horrendous week at work, sweating a feller's nutsack right clean off the body. Sun beating down on the back neck. I mean, like literal the back of the neck. Just tingling. You know, they say when you start tingling, you should be worried. Yeah, lots of tingling going on this week. But here we are. The good news is it's going to rain tomorrow. So it means I don't have to actually go to work tomorrow. So I get the day off. And you know what happens when a fella gets the day off? It means we run late into the night. So what we're going to be doing here tonight is going to do our normal session here on the YouTubes, this is. And then we're going to head over there, not there, but, over there, to the Twitch side. And then we're going to do like a play whatever we want session. And we're going to have a good old time. So I hope you got yourself a packed lunch and a big lunch. Lots of protein, low carb, high in protein. Get yourself some saltless, cashews and stuff like that, some organic string cheeses, and just sit back because we got a long one for you tonight. And when I say long, I mean like trust me, you're not going to want to go nowhere. It's great to see you guys. Thanks for coming by on a Thursday night. Here we are yet again for another full album spotlight session. And I'm just, giddy as a schoolgirl. You know what I mean? Let's look into chats and see what kind of people are here. Because, everybody wants to hear the name called. And so fella's going to call your name out. And you say, here. And that's, we'll take it from there. I'll give you a little update on a fella's life and what's been going on, as per usual. And then we'll jump right in. But before we do that, remember the girl with the towel I told you on Twitch? I'm going to let the towel down now. I already got myself a shot poured. So here's front page news. Beep, 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 beep. Here's what's going on right now at this very moment. I stopped off on my way home. Was about as sweaty as, a pack of, beef jerky? Because it's like high in sodium. And stopped by and got me a fresh, crispy bottle of Patron. I just broke the seal on it. I got a shot that says poured. So if anybody out there, miss you, wants to get into some shots with a feller, set them up now, because I'm just drooling over here to start to get some Patron down on the back neck side. You know what I mean? Whew, calm down, Aaron. You're getting all excited. Don't get excited now. Pull it back. All right, Miss Hugh says, give me a second. Okay. Dobsky's in out. Let me just go up to the top, and then we'll start right at the top. First guy in the room. He was in here like 8:30. He pulled into the show, and the parking lot was completely empty, and none of the bands were there. And he's going, woo, woo. And people were like, we're not open. Anyway, Eduardo, he's in the crowd. He said hello. What did he say? Come forth. Come hither, Bizarro. And I said, yes. He is hither. It's good to see you, Eddie. AZ Mick in the house. We got a lot of catching up to do tonight. Randy was here. But he's got to go to sleep because, blue-collar fellers and fellettes got to get up early sometimes. So it's good that Randy stopped by for about 18 seconds. Appreciate that. Pilmsky's in the house. He goes, roar. And I'm right back at you with the roar. Roar, Pilmer. Another great show tonight. Yes, AZ Mick. Miss you, the single greatest and specialist is hype entity in all of the interwebs is here with us tonight. The picks are set up outside right there. There's 3 of them out there. 2 ladders and a pick going across. Some of you layman's may call it a scaffold, but us pros, we call it a pick. And she's out there right now hanging out. It's good to see you. Right. Yeah. Appreciate you coming by. Who else we got? We got some people that haven't been around in a little while, like my man Jeffrey. He's out there tonight hanging out with us. Good to see you, Jeff. Thanks for coming by. You're going to like this stuff. Trust me. If you like rock and rolls, like the kids like nowadays, kind of psyche, bluesy, a little abstract, heavy, yes. All them witches got it locked down. Like when they lock down a cell block, they go, you're not going nowhere. I was going to start to tell you a story about an incarceration once, but I'll save it for later. Great to see you. Zorlok's in the house. That's for you, buddy. Let me give you 2 of those, and I'll salute you. Appreciate you coming by. Thanks, Zor. I'm getting all misty-eyed here. All my old friends are here hanging out. Yep. Jeff's in the house. Good to see you guys. Adrian. Yo, Adrian! Mick! Remember when Mick died? He was all screaming and everything. It's like, anyway, it's good to see you, Adrian. Hope all's well on the West Coast. This is over there. How's the Sharks doing? Good? Okay, who else? Yeah, Eddie's here. Yep. Eric, my man Eric. It's good to see you, buddy. Plastic Eric, he's out hanging out with us tonight. And it's so damn good to see you. And by see, I mean like I can't see you at all. So I'm just imagining you from like your videos, like you got your nice hat on, like a fella likes to wear when he goes out. The going to town hat. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming by. Dave is hanging out. He says, I've seen 13 Ghosts. It wasn't bad. I like the originals, and I like the Dark Castle remakes. I like them both equally. In some respects, I like the Dark Castle remakes better. I like the 13 Ghosts better than the original. Ghost Ship is one of my favorites. House on Haunted Hill, like 1999. It's another really good one. Good to see you, Dave. Who else we got? Yep, Danny's in the house. Did I say hi to Danny? Hey, Danny, how you doing, buddy? Wearing your shirt? Got mine on tonight. Feels good, too. Feels good to get out of a sweaty, sticky, shirt and into something nice and soft. And you can pick yours up over at MrBizarro.com for the low, low price of $98.57, not including shipping. And when I say MrBizarro.com, I mean there is no such thing. It doesn't exist. So have at it. Good to see you, Eric. Adrian. Dobsky's in the house. My man dies like my brother from a darker mother. Absolutely. Good to see you, Dobsky. Hope you enjoy the music tonight and the camaraderie. Get yourself, I ain't got to tell Dobsky, get yourself a bowl packed up or a cone. I don't know, chewing on some happy, chewy stuffs is this? And it's going to make you happy. Yeah, just get happy tonight, people. That's the key word tonight. Remember Pee-wee's Playhouse? They'd have one single word, and when you said the word, they go, ah! Yes, fun. Let's have fun tonight. Excellent. Good to see you. All right. I think I'm almost caught up. Let me make sure. No, I'm going to leave that to Mikey. Maximum Overdrive, Mikey's got, I do the movies now and then, but I'm not trying to, steal anybody's thunder, you know what I mean? I think later on we're going to do more music over on Twitch, Dobsky, since you asked so kindly. I'm feeling like a session here and then over to Twitch. So don't miss it, people. Maybe somebody can throw the link in there to the Twitch channel. Don't cost you a dime. I mean, I'm footing the bill. Honestly, I'm paying for the electric and the air conditioning and the live nations. I don't know. Yep. Oh, Dave says, since I missed your show last Thursday, I'm watching now. Well, you better watch twice as hard this week, Dave. Since you missed last week, you got to double down. So go get your chewable orange aspirin and do double what you would normally do on a Thursday night. All right? Don't get me going now. I'm warning you. Psych Derek's in the house. What's happening, buddy? Derek's got some great videos, man. He's got incredible taste in the psych realm stuff and the heady, acid-laden, dripping with, psychedelic colors and technicolor awesomeness. Good to see you, Derek. Thanks for coming by. Uh-oh. Danny says, good thing. He's broke from the $98 shirt. Shh. Danny's one of the rare few, and by few I mean like 58 people that have a Hydra Sessions shirt. It's coming back. Matter of fact, I was thinking of hitting up one of my buddies, and maybe this Saturday we maybe do like a Cerberus session. So maybe do like a live session and then bring some people up. It's been a long time since we did a session, and then we brought up some of the good people to hang out and talk. So what do you think? Huh? I knew you'd say yes. I knew it. Yep. Okay. Yep. Crush it up. Snort it. Stick it up in your gums. You know how they do the cocaine thing where you put it up in the gum skin and all that stuff. Okay, Miss you ready? You're probably on your third shot because you're sick of waiting for me because I'm just sitting here talking. The first cheers of the night, first of many. Clink. Gotta be PC nowadays. You can't say chink anymore. You gotta say clink. So I'm saying clink. Come on, don't fuck around. Cheers, people. It's good to see you. Okay. All right. Zepp's in the house. Zepp. Earl's in the house. I enjoyed your video. It was fun. And I saw something weird in my notifications today, Zepp. I'll just bring it up since you just stopped in. And I saw you liked the comment that I put on your video from 10 years ago. Is this what we've got to look forward to? I've heard of people taking like time to answer questions and like comments and responses. But 10 years? My God. Anyway, it was really oddly cool. It was. Maybe I should go back in my comments in all my videos like 17 years ago, and I'll start responding to comments to people that have probably been dead for 15 years. Yeah, man. Dave's in the house. Dave, talk to Dobby. He probably stole your bag of cocaine. The dude likes his nose candy. I'll just put that out there. Shh. Just between us. Okay? Good to see you. Oh, I got a feeling Kimber will be showing up soon. Something in my gut tells me she'll be stopping by. Don't know why. Instincts. A feller's got good instincts. Feller knows people. I'm a great judge of character. Just like I know just about every one of you peoples is out there. I know who you are. I know what you're like in real life. Except for like a couple, three of you out there, and I'm right on the fence. I'm thinking, I don't know about these people. Planting that seed. Plant the seed. Plant it with your finger. Okay, cool. So, I'm going to rip this microphone cord out of this microphone at some point. I keep doing the Roger Daltrey thing, and I want to swing it around and just fucking go crazy. Smack it up against the wall and smash a window out and probably smash the top of my head in. Anywho. All right. You're watching a video of Molly. Oh, she was great, man. Oh, Molly. Miss that old pup. Yeah. Oh, man. Memories, right? The good old days. Oh, really? That's weird. Like they're disappearing? Kind of a little scary in a way, right? Is that the comments are just kind of disappearing? That scares me a little bit. Makes me think that maybe because I'm on a stream with you guys, maybe I'll start to disappear. I'll start to pixelate, and then I'll just kind of go into the ether. I'll just go into nothing. Microphone, Danny. The microphone. This right here. Yeah, so awesome. Appreciate you guys coming by on a Thursday. Like I said, we got a lot of music lined up. We're going to do our full album spotlight here, as we do pretty much every Thursday for the past, 27 years. Maybe somewhere between 1 and 58 years I've been here. You figure out the math. What we got tonight is the self-titled ATW 2020 or 2020, as we say here in Jersey. We do a 20. We don't go 2020. I'm not Barbara Walters, you know what I mean? So all them witches, this is not the self-titled. Did I just say it's self-titled? It's not. Why am I lying to you guys already? I really don't understand what's going on with me right now. Just don't believe anything I say from this point forward, okay? Everything's a fucking lie, all right? That's... Jesus. This is all them witches. Nothing as the ideal. And this album came out in 2020. How's that sound? I've got a couple other. This is what we're going to play tonight. I've got a couple other ones here. I've got Lightning at the Door. And this came out 2013. I don't have them all. I got a bunch. And yeah, I got the bonus. You're like, Aaron, you got the bonus 7-inch. Yeah. Duh. This is the All Them Witches self-titled. And this came out in 2018. So, we got some killer music lined up for you. Where's that single you're yelling? Where's the single? It's right here. All right? Relax. It's right here, man. Okay? And maybe if I can get in under 2 hours, like I have a lot of trouble doing because I just talk too much, right on the cusp of Virgo and Libra, talk and talk and talk till the cows come home, and then the cows go, man, will you just shut the hell up? I got to get out of here. Someone yank on my teats already. When we get done this album, I'd like to play this single for you too. It's got a couple songs on it. The bonus. But before I do that, I want to show you what I got recently at the record store. I just went to my local place, and I'm like, I'm bored. The cat keeps farting all over the house. I don't want to sit here anymore. I think I'll go out. And so I hit up the local record store, is what I was trying to say. And I checked out the bins. And by the bins, I mean the, just arrived, and I didn't even mess with all the other shit in the background. And I found some really cool shit. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, Aaron, do you like Donna Summer? And I go, well, fuck yeah, who doesn't? So I'm going to show you all the Donna Summer. Actually, I'm not. I am going to show you some stuff I got. If you really want to see the Donna Summer stuff, let me know, because I may or may not be in the middle of the Donna Summer biography book, the book, and it's a good read. Anybody read out there? I'm just curious. I mean, besides what's on the back of the cereal box while you're packing, the human dog food in your mouth. I picked up this comp, and you'll have to excuse me, okay? I think I picked up the best compilation ever in the history of all compasses that I bought in my time, is what I'm trying to say. Heavy Sounds, there's no date on it, but I think it's around 71, 72, something like that. This is fucking killer, man. I want to play this as a full album spotlight. And look at all the cool shit. Electric Flag, Laura Nero, It's a Beautiful Day. What a great album. I love that fucking album. Who wants to hear that as like a full album spotlight in the future? Bleep bloop it down in the comments down there. And while you're at it, hit the fucking like. How many times I got to ask you to just hit the damn like? It lets other cool people like you know that we exist. Don't you want new friends coming in? Don't you want to meet new people? I didn't have any coffee tonight, honestly. I'm just jazzed, as the kids say nowadays. Look, Taj Mahal, Johnny Winter, Mike Bloomfield, Al Cooper, The Byrds, Chicago. Right? It's got stuff for Zepp out there. Chicago. And Mongo. They've got some Janis, Big Brother, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This is really fucking good. And it's super minty. Sounds great. And I just dropped it on the floor and probably broke it in half. So forget what I just omit what I just said about it sounding and looking really good, because I just broke it in half, literally. So, yeah, this was only I ran into one of those kind of situations where they didn't really know how to price them, which is few and far between anymore. And I think I got that for $7 or $8. Crazy. Crazy. You shared your 7-inch in your latest video? Oh my God, I'm going to have to go check that out. I'm secure in my manhood, Derek, but you know, I'm always down to see a 7-inch, trust me. All right. Hit the like, or you and Adrian will end up on your doorstep banging on the door. Hey, Eric's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. How was your workout today? Got some workout catching up, conversational type of stuff to have with you. It's good to see you, buddy. Not here in public, though. Yeah, Electric Flag, Dobby. It's really fucking good, man. This is not the one with the Karate Kid theme. What was that song? I'd sing that right now if I can remember it. Should I think for a second about remembering it? I am a man who will fight for your right. Remember that song? I'll be the hero that you're dreaming of. Remember that one? Whew, good stuff. The second one I picked up, this is like 1971. This is B.B. King in London. I was telling Dobby about this like a few days back. This literally has like 47 guest people on it. It's not live, but it is in London, and it's got some cool songs. One of the standout songs on this album, Dobby, if you're curious, is Ghetto Woman. He's talking about like cockroaches running around and there's rats on the floor and stuff like that. This is really good. It's hard to find really cool blues anymore. And I was just tickled. Not quite tickled pink, but more like chartreuse, maybe a silver gray, you know. And the last one I got here is Wishbone Ash Live. It's like a double LP. You guys know I like my Wishbone Ash. And this is like 73, I believe. And, yeah, some really cool scores, man. Walked out, walked in, it was sunny. Walked out, it was pouring rain. So I don't, apropos, I guess. I'm not quite sure. Lisa's in the house. What's happening, Lisa? Good to see you. All right, where? Eric? Okay, right. Wait, my brother from another mother's in the house. Good to see you, Eric. How you doing, Mr. Bender? How's things going? You never call, you never write anymore. Have we drifted apart? Is that what's going on right now? Because I told myself I wasn't going to cry. Cleveland Crow's in the house. Ah! Good to see you, man. Miss You says, hit the like, or else fellettes will not show up to your house. Now your little psychological game there going on. Love it. Okay, so one more shot, and then we're going to get started. Because one is just, why have one when you can have, 15? So let me see if I can. Shit. Okay, all right. Okay. I got it. I don't got it. I got it. Okay, Miss U's going to pour another. It's already up here on the deck. It's ready. It's ret to go. That's like the kids say nowadays. Is that what they say? I don't even know what these kids say anymore. I don't know what's going on in this world, man. You got the heart on the right side of your screen. Yep, it goes away. You just got to bang on it a few times. Let me catch up in the chat here real quick. Today was a rest day. Fucked up his shoulder a couple weeks back, and it won't get better. That's because you keep working out when your shoulders hurt, Eric. I mean, working out 101. My elbow is bothering me. But I got, like, the beginnings of, like, tennis elbow, and I'm not going to let that stop me. But I have been really mindful when I'm doing my workout stuff is to try to not hurt myself. Because you get all into Hulk mode, and you want to hit that straight bar, and you're feeling all cool. Don't forget the story I told you about when I was flexing in the mirror, acting super cool like I was anything at all. I hurt myself. Flexing. All right, Miss You. Here you go. Cheers, people. Thanks for coming by. Good to have you. It's like it's in the annals of history, right, Eric? I mean, most people wouldn't have the balls to admit shit like that, but I got nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. I'm an open book. Yeah, clink, Danny, clink, buddy. So get yourself your bowl packed. Wait a minute. Whoa, hold on now. Bring it back. Get your bowl packed up. Get yourself a cold snack, bowl pack, airplane glue, methyl ethyl ketone, something like on a rag. you go like that and you get all crazy. Maybe some whippets. Oh, remember the whippets you get at shows? Man, they were fun. I can hear the inside of your engine moving, dude. Whoa. The good old days. Okay. Yep. Dobby says he's doing whippets. I'll take a few hits, man. That sounds good to me. Okay, you ready? Let's do it. To all between 25 and 9 people in here. It just said 25, and then now it says 21. I don't know what's going on. I'm not good at math. I'm not sure what the numbers mean. It's hard for me to read stuff. I'm going to get my calculator. I'm going to figure out, who's here. But until then, let's listen to All Them Witches, Nothing as the Ideal, 2020. And then after that, we're going to do that single. Where's that single at? Where you at? Never mind. It's down there. Okay, so enjoy the music. I'm going to put the mic down, let the music speak for itself, and then I'm going to jump into chats with you guys. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, as my buddy used to say.
Romulus and Remus Hill lived at the top of Washington. Mama died, they laid her down and quickly took to squabbling over this one's mine. If you take that, then
oh, by the way, I had to fuck with you and start with side 2. Continuity out the window.
If you do that, then you'll never be my brother again. They get to thumping and the house will quake. They call the lightning down from God's front gate. And all the neighbors had to long for fear they'd all get caught up in the wake of the Titan goddess. Good old boys in the oubliette of life, Southern County, oh, the Titan goddess. Good old boys in the oubliette of life, Southern County, oh, the Titan goddess. Good old boys in Southern County again. Romulus and Remus Hill fought all the way down the road through town. None could stop their evil brawl until they reached the county burial ground and the lightning spoke. Living gods just a silhouette, face upon the mountain and thunder roared. Michael's sword was just a hurricane being born in the valley and the lightning spoke. Living gods just a silhouette, face upon the mountain and thunder roared. Michael's sword's just a hurricane being born in the valley again. Hurricane being born in the valley again.
I told you Kimbo was gonna show up.
Hurricane being born in the valley.
Good evening, y'all.
Hearing of the way, best of men live the word at length.
All right, somebody set up a shot. Cliff is ready. Mikey's here. You's here. Adrian, Kimba. Let's go. I'm getting excited. Let me know when you're ready. I'm set up.
Moved to the city, and everything was crumbling down around you, but you still took time to make yourself feel pretty. Once in a while, once in a while, once in a while. On bloodbaths, psychopaths, on fast cash, burn the bridges, sell the ash. First you moved to the country, hadn't found that hollow ground. All the plants grow deep, poisonous to eat, but you never felt more alive. Confidence is self-defense. No confidence, it's self-defenseless. Found all my arrogance, hung from the barbed wire fence. You never gave me a little ground. Found all my belly fire on the concertina wire. So I had to get over it or go underground. Rats in rats in the room. Rats in the room. Rats in Rats
Quit staring at my ass. I'm not going to say it again. So that was side one? Maybe? It wasn't side one. It was side two. I deliberately mess with your mind. You know, I like doing that. You know, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I'm pulling all the levers, the buttons and switches and knobs. And, yeah. Planting them seeds, Cliff. I like doing that. Instilling doubt to the masses. Is it me? Is it me? Is it me? It may. What did I say something? What? Not sure. Is it? I like that kind of stuff. You know those people that enjoy the tense moments, like the cringeworthy moments? That's me. I get off on that stuff. People go, I can't handle watching that. It's like, oof. I'm in it. I'm balls deep in that shit. Trust me. Pull the knobs and the levers and the occasional, appendage, depending on, if it furthers a fellow's career, a guy's going to do what a guy's going to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that was side two, All Them Witches, Nothing as the Ideal. What year? 2020. That's the year it came out. Now, they've got another one I'm looking for. It's called Live on the Internet. And it came out around like the COVID time. I want to pick that up. It's live because it's called Live on the Internet. So if you're curious, I wonder where the name of that album came from. Live on the Internet. Where, what's it mean? Well, that's what it means. I just told you. Spoiled it. Spoiler alert. It's a live album. Anyway, I want to pick that up. That's like a double LP. And, yeah, really cool shit. Glad you guys are digging the All Them Witches. Cliff is in the crowd. He's saying, man, these guys are all over the place. And that is why I love All Them Witches. Okay. Because they're multifaceted, psych, heavy rock, blues, straight up rock, little avant-gardeness, depending on what album you're listening to. Cool band, a really cool band. I always have like King Buffalo and All Them Witches. I kind of have on the same general tier, but I always said All Them Witches they're a bit more musically adept than King Buffalo. King Buffalo, they've got a thing going on, they got like a formula that they use. And I love it. But All Them Witches, they really spread their wings and they go all over the place. And I can really appreciate a band for doing that. It goes to show you that there's a lot of input in the band and people are listening to each other in the band and using their ideas, it's not all that heard of. It's not all that common of a thing for a band to actually gel and everybody to have an idea and they all put their time and effort into it to make it work. That's what I like about All Them Witches. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Do I have Regenerator? Nah, I stopped at Dark Star or Dark Realm, Star, Black, Dark. The Star one. I stopped there. Regenerator came out, and I still like the music that they're putting out, is what I'm trying to say. But the thing with King Buffalo after Dark Star is they kind of fell back on their formula. So they're getting a bit repetitive, you know what I mean? There's some songs, peppered in that are kind of unique, but for the most part, I think they maybe ran out of original kind of ideas. The drummer, you could go check out the interview I did with King Buffalo right here on the Feller's channel. If you want to learn about King Buffalo, I had the entire band. We did an interview. When I say we, I mean the royal we, which is me. I interviewed the band. It's back there. Check it out. Gives you a lot of insight into that era of King Buffalo when they were really original and unique. I want to see them come out with more original kind of stuff. I want them to prove me wrong. I want them to tell me, you know, hey, we have original ideas. We're not resting on our laurels. Because Regenerator and albums after that, that's exactly what they're doing. Now, I'm not trying to take a poo-poo on these bands. I think it's still fucking great. I still think it's awesome. But I was blown away by their originality and the things that they brought to the table and all the many, many influences that they took and kind of put them all together in this really awesome stew, as it were, you know, musical kind of stew. That's what I like about bands. Not many of them can really retain that kind of originality or that raw type of vibe that they had back in the beginning times, you know what I mean? I think it's probably inevitable that at some point they're going to get a little bit watered down and derivative. But having said that, you know, they're probably watching right now. So, you know, King Buffalo, I mean, come on. Give me a reason to interview you again, you know, and like 12 people can watch it. So, yeah. Back vids, yeah, dive on into them back vids, you. I mean, there's some good stuff back there. Yep, back neck, back catalog, you know how it goes. So, yeah, I got side 2 queued up. But before that, hold on. Shit. I need longer fingers. Hold on. Jesus. Okay, got it. I'm pouring one more. You may not be ready. You may be ready. The seasoned, you know, shots is this people out there. You're going to have your bottle, like, close by. And you're going to be able to just jump on it. Maybe you don't even want to use the bottle. Just don't pour a shot. Just go straight out the bottle is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, another shot. Yeah, I'm going to do like 3 shots per side. And then I'm probably going to do 2 shots for the single. That's like, got 2 songs on it. And you don't know. I told you, I don't got work tomorrow. Fellas got no work. I ain't got no works as this tomorrow. No, nothing going on. It's going to rain all day. I'm not going to be able to go out. I'm not going to be able to ride the bike. I'm not going to be able to, you know, there's no outside stuff happening. So I might as well sit in the house with a hangover, which I don't really get. When I drink Patron Silver and I have plenty of water, I don't get a hangover. I just get high. You drink the cheaper stuff and you get drunk. You get drunk and stoned out of your mind. But this stuff kind of gets me high a little bit, you know what I mean? And since a fella don't mess with the devil's lettuce no more, any of the chewables or any of that other kind of fun stuff, that like 99% of the people right now are zonked out in the crowd, which is fine. I think it's a beautiful thing. But this is how I get high nowadays. So, yep. You can always walk that off, you. Just get out there in the sun. You got that dry heat out there. You can just let that stuff wick right out of you. You wouldn't even feel it. That's one thing I love about Arizona and Vegas and, you know, those kind of areas is I can handle 120, 125 degrees all day long. No humidity. Here in Jersey, we get 90, 95%. We get 95 degrees is what I'm trying to say. And we get like 90% humidity. And it's like swimming in like a human stew. I don't know if you got an experience with human stew, but whew, it's not fun. It is not fun. All right. Cheers, guys. Miss you. Well, you know, there's at least a couple people out there I know can hang with a feller, so it is what it is. Then we're going to get back into side 2 and we're going to hang out, which is actually side 1. If I told you, I totally fucked with you, man. I put on side 2. You thought it was side 1, and you're like, what's going on? This is a weird vibe. Cheers. You hear that? Cheers. Drink plenty of water. And when you drink it, make sure when you turn the bottle down, a bunch goes up your nose. Hanging out in the dry heat. I love fucking dry heat. I can handle dry heat all day long. It's the wet heat. When you got to open them windows and let the stank out, you know what I mean? That could mean something else too. But yeah. Danny says, start from the end next time. So I'll start from the end and I'll drop the needle backwards on every song. So side 2, now you're talking about some fourth wall shit, Danny. We'll start on side 2, the last song, and then I'll drop the needle backwards. Everybody drops the needle forwards. I think you're on to something there, buddy. Cliff says he's got to get up work at 6 a.m. Just one beer and one shot for me, which means I could probably talk Cliff into maybe one more shot. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting right now. Am I wrong, Cliff? I think I'm maybe a little bit right. I think you're just going to have so much fun. You're going to be giggling, and you're not even going to realize. And then you'll wake up tomorrow and be like, oh, fuck. It's fucking 6 o'clock. I got my fucking head. You can't breathe in dry heat? That's really strange. I could breathe all day long in dry heat. It's the wet heat that I can't breathe in because it's like all water in the air. But you swim with the sharks and you're good in the ocean, so it kind of makes sense, I guess. I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe another beer. That's my man. That's exactly what I'm talking about, Cliff. That's what I want to hear. Okay, so let's break out side 2, and then we got that single coming up. Let's try to cram some more music in here so we don't get like we got last time. Remember when I played Foo Fighters and I talked for a little too long? I think I played something. I don't actually remember what I did. But here's what I remember. I got the kind of thing that went across here, and the police came and said, shut it down. You're having too much fun. But having said that, the video is still up. So when you're talking about yanking a knob, Cliff, I went and I yanked on YouTube's knob, and they were like, yeah, we'll let you keep it up. Okay. That felt good. So, yeah. 'Tis what it is, right? Let's break out side 2, which is side 1. Nothing as the ideal. All them witches, 2020. Thanks for coming by and hanging out on a Thursday. I hope you're having a good time. We're going to head over to Twitch. If you just showed up. Excuse me. If you just showed up, did you just show up? Maybe you didn't hear me in the beginning. I said, when I'm done here on YouTube, we're going to head over to Twitch. And on the Twitch end is where a fella really starts to get sloppy, because then I can slur my speech. I don't have to work as hard to sound not as high as I am. Also, we can play any kind of music we want, which is always a lot of fun. I can take some requests and just have a really good fucking time. Let's just forget that we have any responsibilities tomorrow, just like for a minute, till Cliff wakes up again and he goes, oh, my fucking head. And like, you try to blame it on me. You tell your boss it's Aaron's fault. And they go, who's Aaron? You go, check him out. And he goes, I kind of like this guy. Maybe, and then your boss ends up with a thumping headache and he blames me. And then he loses a bunch of work because of it. And then Cliff loses his job. You see what I mean? It's like a house of cards. One more beer, Cliff. That's all. All right? Let me just relax, buddy, okay? Don't get crazy. The world could change. I could unintentionally change the course of the entire planet just in this stream alone. And I don't know that I can handle that, okay? So let's just play some music. And we'll have a good time. Now, if Adrian, if somebody wants to pop the fella's Twitch channel in the stream, bloop it down in the comments and let people know you can go over there and watch a fella for free. You don't even need an account, but you can't talk. You're not allowed. Shh. You go over there and you go, shh. You'll be watching Twitch, you try to type, shh, and they'll tell you you can't. But you can go listen and watch. So for like you stragglers that kind of hide in the background, you go, I don't know. I don't want to say nothing. If somebody might yell at me or say something wrong, or maybe I'll type the wrong word in, and I'll say, hey, pal, but it'll come out poop, and people think I'm talking about poop. Like, you people might be okay with not having an account. Okay? So here we go. And some virtual cherries on the milkshake life. Isn't life grand? I mean, what a treat, you know what I mean? You could be out there doing anything right now, curing cancer, trimming your toenails, getting a root canal. I don't know, colonoscopy, make sure your hiney's okay when you get old, you don't have any problems. But no, you're here. You're hanging out with a fella tonight, and I got to say thank you. Thank you very much. Here we go. Side 2, which is side 1.
Hierophant. Common day. Alleyway. Hierophant. Common day. Alleyway. Hierophant. Common day. Alleyway. Hierophant. Enemy of my enemy, never been a friend to me. Keep my name from off your true. From my blessings from the void, so the tapestry of noise. Chase my tail into the news. Behold my power. Nothing changes nothing. You shake and cower. Nothing changes nothing. Day by day, except the choice of my own way. Apathy gonna sympathy, polishing the misery, stoke the sadness for the young. Jealousy and blatant greed, water's now the only sea, keeps the nascent being undone. Behold my power, nothing changes nothing, you shake and cower. Nothing changes nothing. Day by day, except the choice of my own way. Nothing changes nothing. Nothing changes nothing.
Richard! What's happening, Richard? Good to see you, buddy.
tell. Should I clear my throat for to lay the hammer down? I'll wait and see, in spite of the common misconceptions from all the little clowns. Let's make some moves. I've got the news. It's finally here. After begging like a dog, I'll flee the scene to somewhere clean, or be left behind in the world of demigods. Good day, for me at least. I'm not grinding my teeth, I'm not lying awake. There's something warm, no dragons to slay. It's something of charm to have nothing to say. Just a small fire, dark cave to sire. All the earthly riches I have tried to grasp in vain. See you next fall, sick of it all. Keep my sole possession for to shape the ball and chain. Good day, for me at least. I'm not grinding my teeth, I'm not lying awake. There's something worse, no dragons to slay. It's something of charm to have nothing to say.
ball.
There it is. There it is. Nothing as the ideal. 2020. All them witches. Cliff says he hears Tool. I'm not hearing any Tool in that. What I hear is what I talked about earlier, Cliff, was I hear King Buffalo. They're kind of, neck and neck. And they came out around the same time. I didn't hear anything as complex as anything Tool did anyway. But music is subjective, right? And we hear what we hear. And that's the cool thing about it, Cat hair in my mouth. Yeah, so there it is. A full album spotlight for you guys. I'm just pushing my glasses up. I don't, Crow, I don't drink Gatorade. You know what I drink? Water. I haven't had anything with flavor in it. I couldn't even tell you how long. I live a very boring existence. I eat salads and, and drink water. That's essentially all I do. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I think at this point is we still got a little bit of time here on the counter. It's like 1:40, 1:36. And I could play this single that came with it. And by single, I mean it's got 2 songs on it. So, yeah. What do you think? You want to hear a little bit more? I think we probably want to hear a little bit more. Yeah, Crow, sorry to disappoint you, man. You're probably thinking, oh, he drinks a bunch of soda and juice and stuff like that, and Gatorade and stuff, I don't. I don't like, if you really want to know, I don't like the idea of getting fat. And the older I get, it seems like the more difficult it is to not be fat. So I stay away from anything. And plus, I like eating well. So, yeah, not a lot of sugar. I put sugar in my coffee. And occasionally I have like a power bar or something with a little bit of sugar in it. But I don't really have a lot of sugar. Don't eat candy anymore. A little bit of chocolate. I have dark chocolate. I buy the old person's chocolate, like dark chocolate, but mint. So, I'm like on the knife's edge. You know what I mean? Coming from a fella that lived an extremely intense life, if the people I hung with back in the day saw me today, they'd be like, who the fuck are you? Man, you got boring. You went from jumping off a trestle 50 feet above a river to eating salad and water? I mean, what happened to you? Of course, the guy saying it weighs, 450 pounds. All his teeth are missing. He's got a giant dent in his head from when he got hit by a trolley. But, it is what it is, right? Let me check the chat statistics here real quick. And then I'll put that single on. You can maybe Cliff can hear a little more Tool and what's coming up here. just fucking with you, bud. Mm-hmm. Gatorade, hey. Gatorade and reefer? It sounds like a good combination. Yeah. Let's put on this single here. All right? Let's do that. And then we'll see where we're at. Just going to play it by ear, right? So, yeah. Sit there the whole time? not get no more food. What's the matter with these cats? Okay, you heard me say all that stuff, didn't you? This is a 45. All right. Well, that's all right. Miss you. You didn't say you're ready. You just went ahead and did it. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Reverse peer pressure. Cool. Me and Mikey will do one. That's okay. Here's to you, Mikey. Everybody out there, appreciate you. That. All right. Okay. Listen. What did I just do to myself? I don't know, but I'm going to do it some more. That's all I can say. It took me a long night of doing things to myself that I'm going to regret in the morning. Might stretch some things out and might be some pain. Such is life, right? I think what we're going to do now is I'm going to thank you for hanging out with a feller on a beautiful Thursday night. And by a beautiful Thursday night, I mean absolutely horrendous heat and humidity outside. But it's nice in here. The lair in the pantry is well cooled and it feels really nice. Got a fan blowing around. Yeah, so we heard a lot of All Them Witches, which if you ask Cliff, he'd say sounds just like Tool. And hey, actually, I'm assuming Cliff is not a Tool fan. I like some of what Tool has to offer, but they're a bit flighty. I like the first Tool, Undertow. That's probably my favorite Tool of all time. But yeah, good music by a good band, American, Tennessee, from Tennessee. All Them Witches. If you didn't know, they're not like British or Ukrainian. It's American. They're American fellers. And Boingo, as usual, wants to hear something completely different than what we're focusing on at this very moment. Wouldn't expect anything less. Only sometimes not a Tool fan. Maybe I would assume, maybe I shouldn't assume, Cliff, but I would think maybe if you like Tool at all, you would like Undertow. But that's just me. Yeah, thanks for coming by and hanging out. Thursday full album spotlight. If you're here afterwards and you're checking it out after we did the live stream, where the fuck you been? Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming by. What else am I going to do here? I don't. Clip my toenails. You know, do a mani-pedi live stream. Tie-dye my socks. I don't know. I don't know. He definitely like All Them Witches way better than Tool. I've seen Tool a couple times over the years, but they're so up and down, you know. Every time I listen to Tool, there's these really super quiet parts, and you go to turn it up, and then the music's blasting again, and then you turn it down, and then it gets quiet again, and then I don't like being fucked with, you know, by my music. And I feel like Maynard takes, you know, a lot of pleasure in fucking with people. I saw this video a long time ago on the YouTubes, and there was this guy, there was like a live Tool show, and like a fan came up on stage and was trying to just be, he was trying, like, you know, I love you, man. You do great. You could tell he was just trying to, you know, he had like a man kind of crush thing. He's just, and Maynard like grabbed on him. Maybe you've seen this video too, Cliff. Maynard grabbed him and put him in like some kind of wrestling move, like he was like choking him out. But he never stopped singing. So he had him in like a figure 4 leg lock, and he just kept singing the whole time. And this dude is like obviously in pain. It was one of the funniest things ever. Don't jump on stage while a band's playing. You know what I mean? I saw Tool when nobody knew who Tool was in Philadelphia at J.C. Dobbs. Maybe Cliff, you may know exactly what I'm talking about. That little hole in the wall that was in Philadelphia on South Street. Really cool. And there's actually video of it on YouTube where you can watch this early Tool stuff. And he's staring at this. He wasn't staring at anything, but he's staring. He's like pinpointed something. I don't know if he does it like for focus or what he was doing, but he stared at one object the entire time he was doing the show. And that's when I was like, this guy's fucking weird. And I was going to get some merch. And he had like a shirt that like they wrote on it with like a magic marker. They didn't have a lot of merch back then. Nobody knew really who they were. It was a good show. But they had like the cock and ball stickers. You know, it was like a wrench and 2 like sockets, and it said Tool inside. I'm like, this is so not clever. You know what I mean? So I didn't buy anything. Yeah. Tool shows. Early days kind of stuff is what I gravitate towards, you know? Bands that are relatively unknown. Hey, you want to go check out this band? Well, who are they? And then they get big, and I'm like, they fucking suck. Fuck this band, you know? Yeah. Yep. Maynard's Winery. Cliff, this is exactly what I'm talking about with this kind of shit, right, Cliff? You're thinking, all right, the winery years. This is what it's turned into. I don't even know what to say about. And you know who else has got a winery? Les Claypool. He's got like the Pachyderm Winery or some shit like that. I'm like, what is all these rockers with fucking buying wineries and shit? It's just, can't you open like a taco stand or get a falafel cart and just go to New York and sell falafels or something? What's with the wine? I don't get it. I don't want to buy any Primus wine. I'll be straight up with you. I don't want to buy any Tool wine either. I don't like wine, but if I were to buy wine, it wouldn't be from a rocker, honestly. Tool, that's a bit strong, Boingo. Tool, they don't suck. I mean, that's a bit harsh. They're good musicians. I just, you know, it gets a bit difficult, you know. I don't like to have to fight to enjoy music, you know what I mean? And like I said, I don't like being fucked with by musicians either in bands. So, you know, I didn't buy any other albums by Tool. I got a couple on CD, but the vinyls, I never buy them. Yeah. Primus does suck. Well said. Well said. Yeah, Lisa, you bring up a good point. What is with the actors? What is it, Kevin Bacon and who's some of the other actors that think they're singers? I think Bill Paxton, he was singing for a while with a band. Billy Bob Thornton is singing with a band. Who else? Who's the Die Hard guy? Bruce Willis. He thought he was a singer. I was going to say Eddie Murphy, but he's not funny or a good actor or a good musician, singer. So he doesn't do anything well. I was watching some old Eddie Murphy. It's like Johnny Carson show. It's like on Roku channel. And Eddie Murphy was on. I'm like, this fucking guy. He based his entire career on going, that fucking stupid laugh that he does. Oh, I'm so cute. I'm going to move to New Jersey. No. Nope. Kevin Bacon, not buying your music. Nope. Not Billy Bob Thornton, not buying your music. Sorry. You're a good actor, but not going to buy your music. Sorry. The only wine that I actually liked was it's like this Jewish wine. It's a Manischewitz, which is probably more like grape juice. It was the only wine that I liked. Wine, can anybody recommend a wine that isn't dry as fuck? Like, how can liquid be so dry? Like, a feller's mouth is like, and then it makes you have bad breath, and then you want to have, like, intimate relations with your special lady. You know, as Big Lebowski said, stop messing with my special lady. And then, you know, maybe you both have stinky wine breath and you don't know. You don't realize. I don't know. Is there a wine that exists that isn't dry? I don't know that there is. All my experiences with wine is a throbbing, pulsating fucking headache. Head just killing me in the morning. Keanu's going on tour. Jesus fuck. This is exactly what I'm talking about, dude. Going on tour. He don't know whether to build motorcycles or get in a band or act. And Keanu, he's a good actor. I don't know about that last, one where he's in the pod and he's stick that rod into the back of his head and stuff like that, and he's turns into like suck all these coins and make up a person. I'm confused. You know what I mean? I don't get it. And I'm not going to try to get it. So don't try to explain it to me like, oh, well, you'll understand if I just explain don't care to. I'm going to use my mental capacity to retain other information. The John Wick ones were pretty cool, though. They were kind of fun. It's always fun to watch a movie where you're throwing knives and it's getting stuck in a fella's neck and stabbing people 50 times and you kick him and he flies across the room. Hey, I've kicked somebody before. They didn't go flying across the room like 30 feet. I'm just going to put that out there, okay? They like you push them back a little bit, but they don't go flying 30 feet back. It's just, come on. But just once, I at least want to try. Is there anybody out there that I could come visit and I could just do a running kick right in the middle of your chest and you'll go flying 30 feet back? Maybe they got to weigh like 100 pounds. Maybe that's the idea. Just get someone really light and maybe then you can kick them across the room. It'd be so fun. And then they slam into the drywall and it makes a giant dent in the fucking drywall, and you know what I mean? That sounds kind of fun. I can think of a couple people I'd like to kick across the room right now. Not in here. Well, maybe one or two people in here I'd like to kick across the room. But that's... Did you... Oh, Mikey says... so I ask a question and then I don't look in the chat and people are giving me answers. Wild Irish Rose is pretty good, Mikey says. Mm-hmm. Keanu Reeves was awesome in John Wick. He was. He's pretty good. Yeah, and Jack, and I hear that Ozzy's kid Jack, he's trying to go vote for Jack Osborne for an award for the greatest was it real? What do they call that? Real television or some shit? I forget what they call it. Real television, like Jerry Springer stuff. He wants an award for being a douche. They're never going to be big like Ozzy. I don't get with these kids of famous people. They think, I got like this much, of what my mom or dad had. Maybe I can be famous. Well, if they didn't back you and finance you, you wouldn't be shit. Nobody would know who the fuck you are. Bill, you're just in time for the very end of the show, buddy. Sorry, bud. Yeah, you missed the entire album and then one side of a single, but don't worry about it. You can rewind back. I think you could pull back on it. I think it's going to probably stay up. I don't know. But if you want to hear the music, you better rewind on it now. And don't worry about what a fella's saying, because I'm not saying anything that makes any sense or matters, really, in the long run. Honestly, what am I even talking about? Cool. Bill, appreciate you coming by regardless. Thanks. Late to the show, doesn't matter. You're here, and, we care. When I say we, I mean the royal we. You know what I mean? Me. And I want to thank everybody else for coming out and hanging out with a feller on a Thursday night. We had a lot of fun. We played some music. We played a lot of Tool tonight. If you ask Cliff, he'd say, you played a bunch of Tool. And I don't... Cliff, I'm just fucking with you, buddy. You know us Jersey guys. We like fucking with people, man. That's all it is. Wouldn't say a word to you if I didn't like you. Well, maybe a couple. Maybe a couple. Yep. So Adrian, and Miss You, and Boingo, Cleveland Crow, thanks for coming by, bud. It's good to see you again, Crow. Take care of yourself. Miss You, Bill. Who else we got? Kimba. She's in the crowd tonight. She's putting the cherries on the milkshake of life. Always love it. Clifford, thank you for the wine. wine course in college? Did you really get like credits for taking a wine course in college? See, this is what I'm talking about, people. Mikey, thanks for coming by. Adrian, Watch the Sharks is. Lisa, thanks for coming by. Don Johnson, terrible. Whew. We're going to head over to Twitch. Give me a few minutes like to get myself together, put on my rouge and my mascara. I'll meet you over on Twitch, and then we're really just going to let things happen. No cap. As Miss Hugh says, no cap. We're going to head over, we're going to play some good music, and we're going to just get shit-faced. So if you want to hear more of what you heard tonight, but anything at all goes, come on over to Twitch. Maybe Miss Hugh will put the link down in the chats as this here one more time before I say goodnight to you. I'm tucking you in now, people. If you're not coming over to Twitch, I'll see you. There's a really good chance I'll see you this coming Saturday. I think I'm going to hit up Mikey. Mikey Natters, if you're still in the room, maybe I'll just text you and I'll hit you up. Because I've got an idea maybe doing a Cerberus on Saturday, this coming Saturday. So keep your eyes open. Keep them peeled, as it were, people. Because I might see you this coming Saturday, and we'll have a good time. We'll do like a Cerberus session. Cerberus is back. Phantom Sessions. Hydra. It's all coming back. So don't worry about it, all right? We're going to have some good time on a Saturday night. And then we can stay up all night long. Just so, enjoy life. I'm going to get no cap like tattooed in Old English across my abdomen. That'd be sick, wouldn't it? Then I'll wear like a fishnet half shirt, wife beater. And I'll just stick the abs out. Proudly show off my tattoo that doesn't make any sense. And I have to explain it to everybody. No cap. Loving that idea. All right, the eyeliner, you got it. Yep. Because it gives like a guy like a mysterious kind of vibe. Like, wow, this guy's kind of deep. He's got like eyeliner and stuff. Maybe I just won't put the rouge in the, and I'll just go with the eyeliner. That sounds like a good idea. I'm going to do that right now. Yep. Hot tub stream. Got me a hot tub outside. It's right outside the door. Maybe I will do a hot tub stream sometime. You never know, Bill. Keep your eyes peeled, buddy. Or don't. It might yeah. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Somebody said, what's the chat count tonight? I'm not even going to mention it. It's not that impressive. Not going to say a number. But what I am going to say is thanks for coming by. I'll see you probably this coming Saturday. If not, for sure I'll see you next Thursday. Take care of yourselves, people. Appreciate you coming by and supporting the feller and all his strange whims and endeavors and the nonsensical chat and things that you come away with and you go, I don't know that I learned anything. I feel dumber maybe for being here. If you feel dumber for being here, I feel like I've done my job. I'm like a psychic vacuum. I'm like a sponge. I'm sucking all the psychic energy from you, and I'm getting smarter, and you're getting dumber, and, I'll be president someday. Trust me. Hey, Nate, what's happening, buddy? Appreciate you coming by. You're like 3 seconds away from me telling you good night. So let's count to 3, and then I'll say, yeah, good night, Nate. But I am going over to Twitch, and we're going to play some more music over on Twitch. So if you want to hear what I played here tonight, which is right here, All Them Witches, you can rewind on it. If not, come on over to Twitch, and we'll play some more music. And we'll do like a request kind of thing is what I'm trying to say. And maybe a movie, maybe just a bunch of music. But we're definitely going to get shit-faced. So come on over there. Until next time, appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you really soon. If I don't see you before then, have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Have yourselves a great week. And I'll see you right here again the same time next Thursday. You can count on it. Take care, guys.